Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, it's a Hoosier North Athletic Conference rivalry battle as the Winamac Lady Warriors host the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down, our sports analyst, it's Paul Dunn. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome to Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, 46996. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, a very special night tonight here at Warrior Gymnasium. It's Rivals United for a Cure. It's pink out night. Both teams will be wearing pink jerseys. A very special moment to raise awareness of cancer. Of course, a very special, very close to myself as well. My mother is a two-time breast cancer survivor. I know there are a lot of people in the area that support this type of thing. So I just wanted to give all of our people in this area that are tuning in tonight, if you are in the area, please come to Winamac. They are raising money, and from what head coach Tony Stasiak of the Winamac Warriors told me, they've already got $2,000 in the can. So it's pretty impressive, and more is trickling in here at Winamac. So again, Rivals United for a Cure. Feel free to stop by and support that. I know a lot of people in our area, you may know someone that is going through just such a terrible, terrible thing as cancer, but we wanted to raise awareness along with both Winamac and North Judson-San as the JV game just finished. The North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays won 19-16. Was that a last-second shot?
Yeah. Well, Winamac just tied the game on a three here with about 10 seconds left, and Judson just got down the court and hit a three basically at the buzzer to win it.
What number was that hit that? Number 20?
Looks like number 20.
Number 20, that was Brooklyn Boyd, the freshman. So she has
what
a game-winning bucket.
That's not very often we would do commentary for a JV game.
No,
but man. Hey, that was worthy of it.
That was a very interesting ending there as we were on the air. 19-16 is the final as the JV game comes to a close. Only a half of JV tonight, so we will get things rolling along here as we get ready for our 21st basketball broadcast of the season. We have seen both of these teams in action, and we have talked with both head coaches, of course, on the Saturday Sports Line. That is Whitney Combs of the Lady Jays and Tony Stasiak of the Winamac Lady Warriors. But when we look at North Judson, Lady Jays head coach Whitney Combs is in her third season as the lady in charge. The Jays started their 2025-2026 season on the road against Rochester. They fell 50-27. They then followed that up with another tough loss at home, this time to Rensselaer Central, 59-49. On November 12th, the Lady Jays traveled to South Central and picked up their first win of the season, 50-44. Then on the 15th of November, we saw them take on one of their county rivals in the Oregon Davis Lady Cats and won 57-49 in the Den. They then lost at home to Couts, 51-37. They beat their other cross-county rival of Knox at home. We were there for that game, 43-21. The Jays then beat Elkhart Christian on the road 45-37. That was a huge win for the Lady Jays as they fell to Elkhart Christian last season in that very important sectional championship matchup. Yeah. You know that game. So a big confidence boost for the Lady Jays after beating them on December 2nd. They then beat Argus at home 54-10, then Boone Grove 58-39. They fell to Caston on the road 46-38 on December 11th. They then traveled across state lines to play Red Arrow in Michigan and won big time, Paul. Get this, 61-16. I think they got a taste of Indiana basketball in Michigan that night. They beat North White at home in the nest 45-29. Then Culver on the road 45-37. They then went to Plymouth for their holiday tournament and won the whole thing, beating Washington Township in round 1 53-21, and Plymouth at Plymouth in the championship round. You heard it on our other station, KVB's WYMR Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. The final saw the Jays beat the Pilgrims 43-32. We saw the Jays beat the West Central Lady Trojans 44-23. They then felt a conference opponent North Miami at home 44-43, then beat Pioneer 47-36 on Tuesday, as the Lady Jays come into this matchup at 13-6 on the year and 4-2 in HNAC play. Leading the Lady Jays in the scoring department, it's Kaylin Tunis, our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week. She's averaging 15.1 points per game. Right behind her is Shiloh DeBoard, averaging 11.5, and rounding out the top three is freshman Annabelle Kennedy, averaging 7.4. If you haven't heard her name, she's going to be a name that comes up the next several years for the Lady Jays. DeBoard leads the team in rebounds and steals, grabbing 7 boards per game and 3.2 snags per game. Avery Johnston leads the team in assists, averaging 2.1 dimes per game. The Lady Jays offense is averaging 45.8 points per game, and their defense is allowing 36.3. With us this evening is our sports analyst. We are honored to have Paul Dunn on the call. Welcome back, Paul. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. We got you on the air. Of course, you always do such a great job, and appreciate you hopping on. But give us your thoughts on these Lady Jays.
Oh, Lady Jays, very, very solid team so far this year. I mean, and the losses they've taken that they've got have been to some very quality opponents. Caston's a good opponent. How else did you say they?
Yeah, they fell to Caston, Rensselaer Central.
Oh yeah,
we know Rensselaer Central's good.
Only the number 1 team in the state in 2A that just went to state last year.
And then their first couple of games where they had to get things rolling along.
Yeah.
But all in all, they're right here in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, and Winamac's right there with them. So tonight could decide a lot in terms of the conference.
I was looking into that today, and it turns out that the team that loses this game is eliminated from the conference contention. Big moment tonight
between these rivals.
Oh, yeah. And what's neat, so that game that you talked about in Michigan, that was part of, I think it was Michiana Hoops, little Michigan versus Indiana showcase.
Yeah.
Judson hosts that next year.
Oh, man, that'll be a good one.
That's going to be four games between Indiana and Michigan teams, I believe, down in North Judson, if I read that correctly.
That is so cool. Well, we're excited to see the Jays take on the Winamac Lady Warriors. But when we turn the page and look at Winamac, head coach Tony Stasiak is in his 4th year at the helm. And over the holiday break, he achieved his 300th career win as a high school basketball head coach. Of course, he's a state champion head coach as well, so just another feather in his cap. But the Warriors started their 2025-2026 campaign beating Frontier on the road 60-21. They beat South Central at home 58-32, then beat North Newton on the road 69-24, and Caston at home 61-50 before falling to Culver Community in a tight one 38-37. Did you see that game?
I was here for that, yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting one. And Culver, they're atop the Hoosier North Athletic Conference last time I checked.
Yeah, they still are. They actually win the conference, at least a share, if North Miami loses tonight to Caston.
Ooh, and those two teams are good, so we'll see what happens there. But after that game against Culver Community, the Lady Warriors on November 20th beat North White 30-20, and then on the 24th beat Hebron on the road 46-28. On December 2nd, we saw them here in Winamac take on their heated cross-county rival of West Central and won 34-27. They then fell to Tri-County on the road 57-53. They beat Argus 51-17 and Logansport on the road 48-23 before falling on December 20th to Rensselaer Central on the road 66-33. They beat Rochester at home 45-41. That was the game Coach Stasiak coincidentally achieved his 300 career win
against his former team.
So the writing couldn't have been scripted any better for that win there for him. But after that game at Rochester, where they won, like I said, 45-41, then over the holiday break, they competed in the Kitchen Classic, winning Game 1 against Frankfurt 67-13, then fell to Rossville 61-47 in round 2, and then to Delphi 50-47. We saw them last week or shoot, it's been several weeks ago already. Can't believe how fast time's flying. On January 6th, that was our first game, our first broadcast of the 2026 school year. They beat the Knox Lady Redskins 77-51, where Candace Croft broke the single-season three-point baskets made record. She has the career threes made record and most threes made in a single game as well. She's just doing so much this season. The Lady Warriors then fell to North Miami on the 9th, 57-40, but beat Triton on the road 51-37. We saw them this past Saturday beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats 77-41 here in Winamac. As the Lady Warriors, that was this past, my gosh, time is flying. As the Lady Warriors come into this evening's matchup at 14-6 on the season and 4-2 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Candace Croft. She's averaging 18.9 points per game. And over the holiday break, she achieved her 1,000th career point and is now one of 7 Lady Warriors to achieve such a feat in their history. Right behind her in the scoring department is Sadie Popejoy, averaging 12.9 points per game. And rounding out the top 3 is Marissa Iverson, averaging 11 points per game. Iverson leads the team in rebounds, averaging 8.2 boards per game. Croft leads the team in steals and assists, averaging 3.7 snags and 4.9 dimes per game. This Warrior offense is averaging 51.6 points per game, and their defense is allowing 37.7. Thoughts on your alma mater?
Well, another solid team. A lot of solid scorers that we're going to be seeing on the court tonight for both sides, but Croft getting her 1,000 point and taking all those records from her sister.
Isn't
of
that
all
crazy?
people.
Isn't that crazy?
But no, I'm looking forward to watching 2 very solid teams play here tonight too. Winamac is, like I said, full of scorers and a lot of three-point shooters too. That's the key for Winamac. It seems like it's been all year.
And we're definitely going to talk about that in our Surf Internet Keys to the Game. You know, when shooters are out on the court, always had a coach say, you know, just because we can shoot doesn't mean the other team can't.
Yep.
So we have got to remember what it's like playing it ourselves in practice. We're going to have to close out, box out. Rebounds is going to be a big thing tonight.
Yes.
Because a lot of these shots, while they're deep threes, they're long rebounds.
Yes.
So you've got to get a body on somebody and close out quickly.
Yeah, the last person you want to get one of those long rebounds is the shooter themselves.
No kidding.
It's like giving up an offensive rebound to the shooter on a free throw.
Yeah.
That's the last person who should be getting those rebounds.
Well, and then something we saw this past Saturday was Marissa Iverson had her career high of 32 points, and they all came on the interior. They worked it inside. They had beautiful dump-off passes to her. She was able to get to the free throw line as well. So if you get Marissa Iverson going on the inside, only good things can happen because they've got Candace Croft, Sadie Popejoy popping off deep.
That's the thing about this Winamac team that makes them so dangerous. It's pick your poison. Who do you want to stop? If you stop Candace and Sadie, Marissa might be waiting in the wings to have her career night.
Yep. And after talking with Coach Combs, they switched up the starting lineups. We'll go over that later on. But they did switch up the starting lineup where normally in the center position the Jays would have freshman Annabelle Kennedy. I think they're kind of thinking, hey, we need to have some experience go up against Marissa Iverson on the inside. They're going to start with Grace Craig in the 5 slot, Paul. So, I mean, I think that's them scouting out Winamac saying we've got to put an experienced body, not taking away from Annabelle Kennedy.
No, solid player, very solid player.
But as a freshman, I think they're saying we'll work you in. We just need to be able to stop Marissa Iverson
Marissa
early.
Iverson's a very experienced player in her own regard. So, and I think the Jays probably may be thinking that if we have Craig down there taking care of her, maybe she can get some of those stops that maybe Kennedy may struggle with a little bit until she can get her feet under her in this kind of game.
It's a rite of passage,
absolutely.
so to speak.
Absolutely.
Learn from the upperclassmen, and they will pave the way for you to show you what to do for the future.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Well, we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA girls basketball rivalry action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. It's rivals united for a cure here on KVB's WKVI. We will be back after a word from our sponsors, the Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Injury report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This is Bob Nice, former Winamac Warrior, and if you're looking for legal advice, call the Nice Law Firm. We're proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. We handle both personal and business law. Whether your family needs legal advice or you're a small business trying to keep up in today's tough business climate, we are here to help. Wherever you are in the Kankakee Valley, when you need legal advice, contact NICE, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
I appreciate my good friend John Thompson as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are very lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Whitney Combs of the Lady Jays and Tony Stasiak of the Lady Warriors after the break in the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to KVB's WKVI Sports.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Whitney Combs. Coach, great night tonight. Not only is it a rivalry matchup, but it's also rivals united for a cure. I think that that's really cool. Both teams will be wearing pink jerseys tonight. Just talk about that and how important that is to be raising awareness.
So every year we do, a pink out game, and we decided with Winamac every year it's going to be with them. So each year we're going to raise money, see who can raise the most, make it kind of a little fun competition, and then donate it back to someone in the community instead of just to an organization. We'll never know what happens to it.
It's just so cool, Coach. I think that's great. My mom's a breast cancer survivor, so I just think that's really awesome. But, hey, it's time for the game. The big rivalry, you're taking on the Winamac Lady Warriors. Both teams have some great shooters, so defense, I assume, is probably on the chalkboard.
Yep, just like West Central, great shooters. We know Croft has a school record, so we have to know where our shooters are at all times, high hands on any of them, and we got to win the rebound battle, Mitch. Last game, Pioneer beat us by 11. We're lucky we came out that win, so we got to make sure we box people out tonight.
Is there anything in particular that you've been working on in practice that you want to see maybe attention to detail tonight? Because it's here late in the season. You want to be rolling here for sectionals. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I mean, just defensive intensity. We get a lot of our offensive points by being aggressive on defense. So just talking on screens, knowing where our shooters are at all times. If you get switched off on one, you have to know, hey, she's a shooter. I have to play her as that. And just being big down the post. We know Iverson is strong down there, so we have to make sure to box her out and not let her get a ton of points on putbacks.
Well, Coach, as always, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mitch.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Warriors, Tony Stasiak. Coach, a special night tonight. Not only is it a rivalry matchup with the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, it's rivals united for a cure, and I think that's really awesome. You guys are both be wearing pink tonight. Talk about that real quick before we talk game plan.
Yeah, when we've gone out to Judson my first couple years, my first year and then last year, they had been doing a pink out game of their own. And last year, when I was talking to the coaches, I was like, Whitney, I said, hey, if you guys are going to do this, we're looking for something to do as well. We always play each other. It's always well attended. It's a rivalry game. How about making it so no matter where it's at, everybody knows, hey, it's a pink out game, whether it's at North Judson or Winamac, it's a pink out game. She loved the idea. She's been very gracious, very helpful. So we've been trying to coordinate. First year combining it, we're ironing out some wrinkles. I think we've got a pretty good start so far going into tonight. I think there's about over $2,000 have already been raised over things we've been doing. Tonight we got each team's autographed a game ball, so you can pick your Judson or Winamac ball. We got some pink bracelets we're selling off. We got fresh made cookies in the cafeteria, so we're doing those kinds of things to hope raise some more money. So the girls know that it's a win tonight ahead of time. We're uniting for a cause, and both teams are going to take a picture before the game starts to celebrate that and to recognize that, so when people look back, that's the night rivals came together. They showed that the game of basketball can be more than basketball, and communities give so much to our programs. This is a chance for our programs to give back to the communities. So we're looking forward to being a yearly thing, and it's been great so far, and I hope the game lives up to the fundraising efforts. If that's the case, we're in for a great night.
Man, I'll tell you what, Coach, we talk game plan. We know that you have shooters, but we also know the Jays have some shooters, so it's going to be some closeout defense. You guys have to get out on the shooters tonight.
Yeah, and I think it's a team, both teams, that you've got sort of the headliners, but the role players cannot be discounted. That might be an X factor of, you've got, DeBoard and Tunis and Johnston kind of get a lot of headlines. Croft, Pope, Joy, Iverson get a lot of headlines. But the other players are very, very capable. We've got to guard everybody. Hopefully they do too, but somebody, not of the big three, if somebody down there has a big night, that could be just enough to make the difference. But you're right. They're a very complete team, very good team. We're both having good seasons. We both are somewhat in the conference race. If you lose tonight, I think you're out. So it's kind of an elimination game. You still have to have the right things go, but regardless, this will get you better for sectional for both teams.
Well, Coach, as always, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thanks, appreciate it. And like I said, it's always a big game when you guys are here, so we appreciate the coverage.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball action, our Surf Internet keys to the game for the Winamac Lady Warriors is take care of the basketball, win the turnover battle, and know these Lady Jays have shooters just like you do. Close out quick and get a hand in the face to not allow these Lady Jays space to shoot. This is your home floor. If I'm Coach Stasiak, I'm saying take care of home. Now, Surf Internet keys to the game for the Lady Jays is come out hot, play inspired basketball on the road, and be ready to see shots fall on both sides of the floor. These are two teams that can drop the deep ball, so closing out is a huge key for the Jays as well. That is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Our LAB Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Now's the perfect time to get speed and savings you can count on during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet that includes free professional installation, starting at just $30 per month with AutoPay. There are no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. Plus, during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you can lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Indiana, starting at point guard is Avery Johnston. The 2 guard is Kaylin Tudis. Starting small forward is Shiloh DeBoard. At the 4 is Macy Morrow, and at the 5 is Grace Craig. For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, starting at point guard is Candace Croft. The 2 guard is Sadie Popejoy. Starting small forward is Maggie Keller. The power forward is Corinne Ulrich, and at the center position is Marissa Iverson. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for tip-off. This is Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Warrior Gymnasium in Winamac, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 21 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Winamac Lady Warriors and the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, some more basketball going on in our area as the Bi-County tournament is happening. You can catch the Oregon Davis Lady Cats taking on, I believe, John Glenn tonight. That is on our other station, KVB's WYMR, Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. Very, very excited for the Bi-County tournament. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats were able to get by Argus in round one on Tuesday. They're in action again right now on Max 98.3 FM. But here in Winamac, it's all about the rivalry here on WKVI between the Winamac Lady Warriors and the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in Warrior Gymnasium is Robbie Williams. The scoreboard operator is Doug Roth. In charge of the official scorebook tonight is Lori Wentz. Our officials for this evening are Ryan Ely, Rick Scott, and Michael Wollington. Breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have sports analyst Paul Dunn with us. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columby, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School girls basketball rivalry action from Winamac, Indiana. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM, WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. We'll stand by for our national anthem momentarily, but you can feel the energy here on this Thursday night. The crowd is pouring in to support Rivals United for a Cure, and both teams will be wearing pink tonight, Paul. It's a pretty special evening.
Oh, yeah. That's great cause, great reason for these two rivals to play for something bigger than a basketball game.
Absolutely. Well, we'll go ahead and turn things over to our public address announcer tonight here in Warrior Gymnasium. It is Robbie Williams. Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. Catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Well, if you're just now joining us, we'll go through the starting lineups one more time. Our LAP Waste starting lineups for the Lady Jays of North Judson. We will see Avery Johnston at the point. The two guard is Kaylin Tunis. Starting small forward is Charlotte Abord. The power forward is Macy Morrow. And at the 5 is Grace Craig. For the Warriors of Winamac, Indiana, starting at point guard is Candace Croft. The two guard is Sadie Popejoy. Starting small forward is Maggie Keller. The power forward is Colin Orick. And at the 5 is Marissa Iverson. High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments and beyond. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories like we'll have tonight for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we may disagree with a call, but it's all part of the passion. But at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Broadcasters, officials, coaches, players, and fans united. We are united in supporting local high school sports. Thank you to our IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. Well, here we go, Paul. MOT, Moment of Truth. My favorite time of the evening. We get ready to go. We talked about keys of the game earlier, but is there anything else that stood out to you from listening to the coaches that you think both the Jays and the Warriors are going to have to pay attention to?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that's going to come down to in this game is who's going to blink first and has to do something that they don't want to do.
Ooh, that's a good one. And you're exactly right, because both teams are used to practicing against themselves with shooters on the court. And we have, when you think about it, when you go up against a team that can shoot in practice, you're already attuned to that. So, I mean, you're right. It could be a different. What can you do differently that you haven't done yet this season?
Yeah,
that will take you to the next level.
If the defense, for example, let's just put a scenario out there. If North Judson does a great job of shutting down Croft, Popejoy, and Iverson, who's the next one up for the Warriors?
Exactly.
Or opposite here, if you have DeBoard or Tunis who can't get it going tonight.
Right.
Someone for North Judson's going to have to step up that probably didn't think it was going to be their night to have to step up. Well, I guess we have 32 minutes to find out what that's going to be.
Man, I love it. I'm glad you joined me tonight, Paul. Well, in the middle, jumping is Grace Craig. Marissa Iverson is our web printing JT Shirt Shack tip. Is up and away. The Jays will control it right to Kaylin Tunis, but it's stolen by Colrin Ulrich, and the Warriors will have it to start this contest. Sadie Popejoy will bring it across half court. They'll work it inside to Marissa Iverson. Macy Morrow comes to help backside, and there will be a foul on the floor quickly. Macy Morrow.
Yeah. I think they may have called that. Oh, no, they didn't call it on the shot.
And right away, out of bounds play. Croft takes it out to Sadie Popejoy. She misses it, but Marissa Iverson cleans the glass, and she gets it to go 2-0. The Warriors lead early here.
Yeah, that was just great positioning by Iverson to get that offensive board and be able to lay that back in.
On the other end of the floor, the Jays have it. It's Avery Johnston driving in, and a blocking foul will be called on Maggie Keller quickly. Be a sideline out of bounds play underneath their own basket here. Avery Johnston to take it out. They do to Charlotte aboard, then back to Macy Morrow. Morrow up top to Kaylin Tunis, takes it to the far side, works it inside to Avery Johnston.
Great pass.
Beautiful. And they tie it up 2-2. Warriors will take it across to their side of the floor. Popejoy lob over top to Marissa Iverson, but overthrew it. Stolen by Kaylin Tunis, and now here come the Jays. It's Tunis to the near corner. Morrow up top to DeBoard, swings it around to Grace Craig, then back to DeBoard. Entry pass to Morrow, back out to Tunis, near corner three, can't get it. Loose ball, found the hands of Grace Craig to come up with the board. That's what we talked about, those long rebounds, Paul.
Long rebound, yeah, that's...
Morrow has it, back to DeBoard, top of the key, swings it far side. Avery Johnston for three, too hard, and this time it's rebounded, collected by Sadie Popejoy. Picks up her dribble, up to Candace Croft, they'll cross half court. Croft spinning, going inside the paint, almost lost it, stays with it, off the glass, right-handed. What poise.
Yeah.
Johnston to the far corner, Kaylin Tunis, step back three,
great screen.
And that is a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids.
May not go down as an assist, but that screen might as well should get one.
And going inside is Popejoy. She can't get it to go, but the loose ball finds it back to her hands, and she has it near corner. Tried to dump off to Iverson. It's going to be stolen by the Jays, but no, loose ball. Maggie Keller picks it up, and then she throws it away. A hand got in there, deflected by the Jays, and it's Avery Johnston to bring it across. Johnston back over to DeBoard, then to Grace Craig driving in. Double comes, she loses it, it goes out of bounds, almost stolen by Candace Croft. It goes out of bounds and stays here.
Both teams trying to just kind of feel each other out a little bit here.
5-4, 1 point lead for the Lady Jays. They kick it up top to DeBoard, now to the near side, Macy Morrow. Morrow back up top, Tunis pops the three, can't get it, rebounded by Croft. Croft pushing the tempo, crosses half court. Back to Pope Joy at the volleyball line, then back to Croft, deep three on the way in front of the Jays bench. Looked good, but no.
Good.
And rebounded by Grace Craig for the Jays. It did look good.
Looked very good.
Crossing half court of the Jays to Tunis, near corner. Thought about it, but no. Crossing over, spinning around, going into the paint. Found space, puts it up, draws the foul. No good, but she'll go to the line.
That goes on Croft.
And that is her first of the night. Team's second. The Jays have one in this quarter as well. Tunis at the line. First of two. No good, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw, in and out from Tunis. And a couple of Warriors ran into each other. That was Ulrich and Croft, but Marissa Iverson comes down with it, and here come the Warriors. Pope Joy, near corner to Croft. DeBoard on her, back out. Pope Joy pops the three. Oh, back iron. It looked good. Rebounded by Croft, though. Goes inside and lays it in left-handed. Candace Croft saves the day, and the Warriors take the lead 6-5.
That wasn't a particularly long rebound, but again, right spot, right time, and North Judson didn't box her out.
DeBoard. Tomorrow, then back to Tunis. Tunis goes in, triple comes, back out. Johnston three, far corner, no good, and rebounded by, DeBoard got in there for the Jays. Back out, Johnston skip past to Tunis. She attacks, splits the D, draws the foul. She'll shoot two at the line. That's a good sign from Tunis, not settling from behind the arc, attacking the rim, and getting the Warriors into foul trouble here early.
Yeah, Croft just picked up her second.
Third team foul of the quarter.
That's going to be something to keep an eye on later.
Tunis hits the first of two.
Because Croft is a very aggressive defender, and you can't afford
her in trouble.
Can't afford to be aggressive when you already have 2 fouls 4 minutes into the game.
Second free throw from Tunis. Too hard. Rebounded inside by Sadie Popejoy. She ripped it out of Grace Craig's hand, and then a bump foul by Charlotte DeBoard.
Her first, team's second.
6-6, tie ball game, 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Looking for someone. Ulrich gets it into Croft. She almost lost it, has to track it down back court. Now here she comes across the timeline. DeBoard all over.
Yeah, DeBoard's a very aggressive defender for Judson as well.
Works it into Marissa Iverson. Craig got a hand on it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Wow.
Yeah. 3 turnovers already for Winamac in this game.
Jays get it in. We talked about it. Rivals united for a cure. The Jays are in white with pink trim. The Warriors are in pink with white trim.
Not very often you see the home team wearing dark colors.
I like it.
I do too.
Avery Johnston skip pass back to Tunis. She tracks it down. Then to Avery Johnston, short corner, back up. Macy Morrow for three. Short, rebounded by Croft. Last 3.5 minutes of the opening quarter. Croft across the timeline here at the volleyball line, crossing over, going inside. She is feeling it tonight. Left-handed layup. Oh, and Coach Stasiak wanted it and one.
Yeah, I think he did too. He definitely wanted one.
They're going to play on. It's Avery Johnston to Kaylin Tunis, far corner. Goes in, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Colrin Ulrich. And Ulrich finds Sadie Popejoy to cross the timeline. Here comes Popejoy back to Croft. Wide open three.
Oh, my goodness.
In and out, no good. And rebounded by Kaylin Tunis. The Jays got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Tunis pops the three. Couldn't get it. And rebounded by Ulrich to Sadie Popejoy. Here comes Popejoy pushing the tempo, going inside. And she'll draw the foul in the act of shooting on Macy Morrow.
Yep.
It won't go through, but she will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that's going to be that's Morrow's second foul already.
It's going to be an aggressive ball game.
Yes,
you can kind of feel it.
Yes, it is. That's how these two teams play each other.
Popejoy at the line. First of 2 on the way, and it is good. Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player. Like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Substitution, Annabelle Kennedy, the freshman, will check in for Macy Morrow. Second free throw from Popejoy is good. 4-point lead for the Lady Warriors, 10-6, 2:40 to go here in the first. Johnston crosses half court, back to Grace Craig, then over to Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard crossing over. Maggie Keller on her to the far corner. Avery Johnston draws the foul. Corin Ulrich, little physical.
Yeah, didn't get in position first, so that's going to be her first, and that's the team's fourth. So it won't put her at the line yet, but that effectively after this inbound puts North Judson in the bonus.
They get it into the board, back up to Tunis. Man-to-man from both teams here.
There you go. That's better defense.
Back out to Tunis. Goes inside. Blocked by Iverson. Marissa kept their hands high. She finds Croft, then to Popejoy. Popejoy, lob up to Iverson. Oh, it slipped through her hands. She had a good look.
She did have a great look.
So a turnover from the Warriors. Sees Jays have it. Down by 4 here. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tunis, far side of the floor, up top to the board. Wide open 3, top of the key. Couldn't get it. Rebounded by Marissa Iverson to Popejoy. She will cross half court. Here comes Sadie. Takes it low, then back out. Up top, Croft, the tax. Takes the bump. On the floor is what they'll call. She had the thought.
Yeah.
The presence of mind to put up a shot, but the foul was earlier.
That's on DeBoard. Her second.
No. So several players out on the court getting into some foul issues here. DeBoard will check out. We will see Kaya Burkett check in for her, the senior.
Yeah, this is not the start you want for either side because now you've got a lot of key players already with 2 fouls, and we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They kick it out up top to Popejoy. Back to Croft, far corner. Johnston closed out, but Croft will pop it anyway. No good. Rebounded by Corin Ulrich. Back to Popejoy for 3. Couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Grace Craig. Tunis to cross half court, crossing over, goes inside, pops from about 14 feet inside the free throw line, couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Marissa Iverson. She gets it to Popejoy, who crosses half court. Popejoy picks up her dribble over to Candace Croft. Croft looking inside, takes the pick from Ulrich. Here she comes, driving baseline on Tunis, gets underneath her, puts up the shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy. Good D from Tunis there. Yep. And now here come the Jays, pushing it forward to Avery Johnson. Almost lost it. Saved by Johnson.
Stepped out of bounds.
And that's exactly what they will call.
First turnover for Blue Jays here tonight.
1 minute to go in the first. Warriors have it. It's Croft. Up top, Sadie Popejoy, wide open 3, top of the key. Got it. And that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids. Timeout on the floor. A full timeout here as it's by the Jays. They want to talk things over. That was a quick 3 by Popejoy, and she was open.
Yeah, for North Judson, that was just too wide open of a 3 to give up, especially to a great shooter like that.
And we've been seeing Popejoy really having good games here as of late. We saw her in Knox. She had 7 threes in that game, which was 1 away from tying the school record for most threes made in a game by Candace Croft, who did it earlier on before Christmas. So Popejoy can get the shots up as well, and she's not afraid to shoot them either.
No, she's not. No, and that's what makes Winamac such a dangerous team, is that you've got 2 great shooters, and they're not afraid to pull the trigger if they think they're open.
And then as we've seen tonight, they're not afraid to attack and get inside the paint and try to draw some contact.
No, and Croft has shown that she can drive the paint. Iverson's always a threat inside.
I think you forget how tall Marissa Iverson is, and she is one of the taller individuals in our area.
Yeah, I think she's...
When it comes to girls basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
So out of the timeout, the Jays will have it. It's Avery Johnson to bring it forward. Finds Kaya Burkett, extended wing. Looks like the Warriors are in a 2-3 here. Driving in is Annabelle Kennedy. Picks up her dribble back up top to Grace Craig. Then to Kaylin Tunis. Then over to Annabelle Kennedy. Spinning at the free throw line. Back out to Johnson. Picks up her dribble. Back to Kennedy. Pops the three. Top of the key. No good. And rebounded by Iverson, but stolen by Grace Craig. And Craig has it in the paint underneath the basket. They're going to call a jump ball here.
Yeah, it's going to stay with North Judson on the arrow. That could have been a jump ball. It could have been a foul. It could have been anything there.
So the Jays will have it underneath their own basket. Johnston to take it out. Looking for someone up top to Kaya Burkett. Swings it near side. Grace Craig, she attacks under the basket. Back out to Annabelle Kennedy, far corner. Then to Craig. Craig attacks into the paint. Back out, Kaya Burkett pops the three. Too hard, can't get it. Annabelle Kennedy, though, swatted it out. Back to Kaylin Tunis.
Another jump, and that's going to go to Winamac. Only got 1 second, though.
And Maggie Keller got in there, and 1.2 seconds here to end the first. Time's flying here. 13-6 is the score. The Warriors will have one final shot. They'll get it into Croft. She will shoot it beyond half court. And it is short. And that will be
it looked good for a minute.
the end of the first quarter. 13-6 the score. The Winamac Lady Warriors lead their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. We're going to take a break and come back. Second quarter action on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Rivals united for a cure here in Winamac, Indiana, as the Winamac Lady Warriors host their heated cross-county rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. Both teams wearing pink, raising awareness for cancer, and we appreciate them doing so, and we appreciate all of the local individuals that have come tonight to support in raising money. Back in action to start the second, Mitch Columbia along with Paul Dunn as Grace Craig has it up top for the Jays. They have it to start the second. It's Kaya Burkett to the far corner. She's spinning around, going inside, back out up top to Kaylin Tunis. Tunis to Grace Craig now. Craig.
Knocked out. Yep.
Back to Johnston. She almost lost it, but saves it. Picks up her dribble inside to Annabelle Kennedy.
Oh, good inside-out look.
Corner to Kaya Burkett. She attacks. Then back to Johnston. Skip pass near side to Grace Craig. She attacks, then back out to Tunis.
This Winamac defense is relentless.
Then back to Craig. Then back to Tunis. She drives in, goes up, puts it in.
Good play. Good play.
And they're attacking the 2-3. That's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
13-8. Warriors lead. Popejoy has it top of the key. Pops the three. Wide open. In and out, no good. And rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy.
That was another one that looked good for a second.
Johnston crosses half court. Leaves it for Grace Craig. Craig back up top to Kaya Burkett. Burkett brings it near side. Then over to Craig. Craig to the far corner. Avery Johnston. Johnston. Back to Annabelle Kennedy. Then to Johnson. Couldn't get it to go. And rebounded by the Warriors. Here comes Popejoy attacking. Back out to Corinne Ulrich, then back to the near corner. Popejoy fakes the three, picks up her dribble. Avery Johnson all over her. Gets rid of it to number 4. That is Kylie Fisher, the freshman.
And a jump, and that's going to go, it's going to stay with Winamac on this one, on the possession arrow.
So the jump ball Sees the Warriors have it. Coleraine Ulrich to take it out. Kylie Fisher, Maggie Keller, Marissa Iverson, and Sadie Popejoy are the 5 for the Lady Warriors. Grace Craig will check out, and Charlotte DeBoard checks back in for the Jays.
DeBoard's got to be careful with those 2 fouls that she's already got.
Warriors kick it back court to Popejoy. She crosses the timeline. Takes the pick from Ulrich. Lob pass up to Marissa Iverson. It was fronted by Annabelle Kennedy, and the Jays steal it. She finds Avery Johnston. Crosses half court. Takes it to the far side of the floor. Pops from about 10 feet out. No good. Rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy. She hit the deck. Right to Kaylin Tunis. What hustle. Then to the far corner, Avery Johnston. She goes inside. Picks up her dribble inside the right elbow. Over to DeBoard. Then up top to Burkett. Then finds Johnson. She's attacking. Picks up her dribble. Back to Tunis. Oh, man. Here comes Tunis spinning and going inside. Puts it up right-handed. No good. And rebounded by Sadie Popejoy. And now here come the Warriors pushing the tempo. It's Sadie Popejoy to cross half court. Oh, no. She tried to find Marissa Iverson, but she threw it away right to Kaylin Tunis. Here comes Tunis attacking right-handed. No good. And rebounded by Coleraine Ulrich. Loose ball on the floor.
We're going to have a jump again.
Yes, we will. And it will stay here at Lady J basketball.
Yep.
And we will see Candace Croft and Jordan Compton check in for the Warriors.
Yep.
Maggie Keller and Coleraine Ulrich check out. Kaylin Tunis will check out. Grace Craig checks back in. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Avery Johnston to take it out. Up top to Shyla DeBoard. DeBoard spinning, going inside. Back out near corner to Johnson. Then up top to Craig. Swings it over to Kaya Burkett. Burkett over to Craig. Craig goes in, brings it back out herself. Then to Burkett. Into the free throw line, Charlotte DeBoard. Near corner to Grace Craig. Craig to the short corner, back up top. Kaya Burkett swings it over Avery Johnston. Oh, it was a tip pass, but it got to Johnson. Then back to Annabelle Kennedy, pops the 3. Near far corner, couldn't get it. Rebounded by Jordan Compton for the Warriors, and she finds Candace Croft up to Sadie Popejoy to cross half court. Popejoy goes inside, pops it inside the free throw line. Too hard. Got her own rebound, though. No one blocked her out. Loose ball on the floor. Guess who? Annabelle Kennedy all over it.
Oh, there's I'm going to run out of space on my paper to keep track of these jump balls. That's already our 6th of the game.
4:41 to go here in the first half. 13-8. The Winamac Lady Warriors lead their heated rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays.
Lost it out of bounds.
Croft got it to Marissa Iverson, and the D was stout by Kaya Burkett.
Yeah, it was really solid defense.
And Keller will check back in quickly, this time for Kylie Fisher, the freshman. Jays to bring it forward. Johnson across half court. Inside the free throw line to DeBoard, then back out to Craig. Swings it over to Johnston, drives in, nice, splits the D, puts it up from 10 feet, and she got it.
Great shot.
Jays making a run here. The Warriors haven't scored in this quarter, Paul.
No, they haven't. They need something.
Popejoy.
Oh, ooh. Wow.
Johnston hit the deck, back to Popejoy, pops the 3, near corner, couldn't make him pay, and it's rebounded by Jordan Compton. Stays here, though, back to Maggie Keller. And it's stolen by Avery Johnston. Here comes Johnston, right-handed, no good off the glass. Rebounded by Popejoy. Here comes Sadie. They have numbers. She takes on 2 Jays, couldn't get it. Rebounded by Iverson. She draws the foul on the putback. That's no good.
Yeah, I have that feeling that the officials are watching all these players hitting the floor, and they're thinking that they're exaggerating the contact a little bit. That's what it looks like to me.
Well, we've seen that from the officials this season where, you know, if it looks like a flop to them, they will not call it.
No, even though it is, they are allowed to call a flop warning on the teams.
And I've seen that as well. But, you know, and I hear them. I hear the officials on that because a lot of kids these days are watching the NBA and, you know, guys are acting things out more so than what's really happening.
Yeah.
So you got to keep the game honest.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the officials they don't want to insert themselves into the game by calling the flop, because if you do it twice, it's a technical foul.
Exactly. She hit the first, missed the second. Iverson did. The Jays have it on their end of the floor. Annabelle Kennedy couldn't get it to go inside the paint. It's rebounded by the Warriors. They get it to Croft, crossing over. Gets it to the Warrior side of things. Coast to coast off the glass. Candace Croft couldn't get it. Rebounded by Marissa Iverson. Puts it up. No good off the glass. She's fighting for her own rebound. She gets it, and this time will draw the foul. They're going to call it on Annabelle Kennedy.
So Iverson going back to the free throw line. That's Kennedy's second foul already.
Jay's second team foul of the quarter. Marissa Iverson hits the first of two, making it 15-10. We'll see Kaylin Tunis check back in for the Jays. Kaya Burke to check out. Kylie Fisher will check in for the Warriors, and taking a seat is Sadie Popejoy for a quick breather here. Iverson second.
Oh, no good.
Couldn't get it. Rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy for the Jays. To Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard to cross half court. Near corner. Tunis. Inside.
Good
nice find
pass.
to Grace Craig. Too hard off the glass right-handed. Disappointed in herself. She claps her hands. It's rebounded by the Warriors, and here comes Candace Croft. Cross. Oh, pops the three. Top of the key. Is she going to get the rattle? No. Rebounded by Marissa Iverson, and she gets the putback to go. Good job by Marissa Iverson. She did a lot of that last Saturday. 17-10, the Warriors lead, and here are the Jays. Tunis up top to Craig, swings it near side to Avery Johnson. She attacks into the paint, then finds Annabelle Kennedy, who attacks, spinning on Iverson. Blocked by Marissa. Right to Candace Croft, and now here comes Croft crossing the timeline. 2:30 to go here in the first half. Croft works it inside. Nice seal, but blocked by Avery Johnston. Marissa Iverson had the seal.
Yeah.
They wanted on the low block, but Johnston says, nuh-uh.
Yeah, that was great recovery on that defense.
Out of bounds play.
Make sure she didn't foul her, too.
Exactly. Clean block, and now here's an out-of-bounds play underneath her own basket. Croft to take it out, slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Kicks it up top to Maggie Keller. Keller, almost lost it. Stays with it to Croft. She goes inside, dump
Good
off.
pass.
Beautiful Jordan Compton, but she couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by the Jays. It's Avery Johnson to bring it across. Here comes Johnson. Johnston, then back to Kennedy, then to Craig. Then inside to DeBoard, back out. Here's Tunis driving in, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. And a hand got in there at Charlotte DeBoard. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Jays. It'll be Winamac basketball, but I think head coach Tony Stasiak wants to have a word here.
Looks like
it'll be a full timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them here. Don't go anywhere. We are at the 2:03 mark in the second quarter. Mitch Columbia along with Paul Dunn will be back after this.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM. The Valley.
The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each three-point basket made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice. The Nice Law Firm at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. Out of the timeout 2 minutes ago here in the first half. The Warriors had it, but it's going to be stolen by the Jays here, Paul.
Yeah, just a little bit careless on the dribble there.
They work it inside. The Jays do to Annabelle Kennedy. She picks up her dribble, back out up top to Kaylin Tunis, swings it up top to Grace Craig. Then to the near corner, Avery Johnston looking in. She drives to the left elbow, puts up a shot in the paint. She draws the foul. And these are the moments you got to hit your free throws.
Yep. That foul is on Kylie Fisher. Her first foul, and that's the team's only first of the quarter. So, been a very clean
tighten things up the second.
Yeah, going very clean in the second quarter when it comes to the free throw shooting. the fouling, I mean.
She'll miss the first of two. Marissa Iverson checks back in. Popejoy does as well. Jordan Compton and Kylie Fisher, I believe, take a seat here.
Yeah. Yep.
Original starters out on the floor for the Warriors. Avery Johnson couldn't get either free throw to go. And now here comes Candace Croft. Ooh, little hezzy goes inside on Craig. Right-handed layup. She used her body.
Yeah, that was a great drive there by Croft.
Smart play by Candace, and now here come the Jays. 19-10, they trail inside to the board. Goes inside and draws the foul on Marissa Iverson.
So Iverson will pick up, I believe it's going to be her first foul of the game. Yep, first foul, team's second. We're going to see what the board does with her 2 opportunities here.
She hits the first of 2. Second is good. 19-12 now. Minute 15 to go here in the first half. Crossing the timeline at Sadie Popejoy. Picked the pocket. Guess who? It's Kaylin Tunis. Coast to coast. Takes on 2 Warriors. Right-handed layup's no good, but she draws the foul.
And that's probably going to go on Keller. Yep, Maggie Keller. Her second, I believe. Yeah.
I was able to sit down and talk with Kaylin Tunis today for our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week interview. We will, of course, hear from her on the Saturday Sports Line. This coming Saturday, if you want to catch her interview, join us. We go live at 9 Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. Hits the first free throw and makes the second. Good for her, 19-14 now.
Can't leave the freebies at the stripe.
Croft brings it across.
Oh.
Still has it, picks up her dribble. Inside to Marissa Iverson on the low block. The Jays steal it, and then a loose ball foul on Marissa Iverson here.
Her second. I shouldn't have said that I shouldn't have said that the fouling had been, they'd taken care of that.
That's their 4th already in the quarter since Paul said that. Well, they already had 1. That was 3 quick ones.
Yeah, 3 in about a minute.
Craig into DeBoard, almost stolen by the Warriors, saved by Kennedy. Then over to
Great
Craig.
Hands on both sides.
Then finds Tunis to the far corner. Avery Johnson back up top to Craig. Then to Tunis near side in front of the Warriors bench. Tunis picks up her dribble to the short corner. Annabelle Kennedy back out up top. Tunis swings it over far side. Avery Johnson, she attacks. Double comes. Maggie Keller stole it as she tried to get it back to Grace Craig. Then she tried to find Candace Croft, and tipping it out of bounds was Avery Johnston.
Great positioning by Keller, and 23
she
seconds.
She read it all the way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
At 2-3 has been causing problems.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're not wanting to give up anything down low like that.
Last 15 seconds of the first half. Sadie Popejoy to hold it for 1 shot here.
They're running the 1 up here.
Takes the step back, gets it near side, and she will be called for the travel. So the Jays will have it for the final shot. 6.5 seconds to go. They need something here. Johnston gets it into the board. Last 5 seconds here. She crosses the timeline. Back out Craig. Over to Johnston. Pops the 3. Top of the key. Can't get it. And that will be the end of the first half. 19-14 is the score. The Winamac Lady Warriors lead their rival, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. It's rivals united for a cure. Both teams wearing all pink. We're going to take a break and come back for our Frayne Mortuary halftime show. We'll break this first half down with Paul Dunn, see what he thinks, as well as some stats to share with you. So don't go anywhere. The Frayne Mortuary halftime show is on the way.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
19-14 is the score here in the Freight Mortuary halftime show. The Winamac Lady Warriors lead their rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by our sports analyst, Paul Dunn. Well, entertaining first half, Paul. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, so I think both teams kind of had to go away from what they wanted to do at the beginning of that half. I mean, both teams, neither one shooting particularly well in this first half from three.
Yeah, only two total between both teams I have.
Yeah, only two in this. One by Kaylin Tunis and one by Sadie Popejoy in this. So I think the big thing that's standing out for one of the keys that you said for Winamac was to take care of the ball. I have them for 11 turnovers already in this game. And the fact that they're up
by 5
with 11 turnovers is...
Yeah, that's huge.
Judson, I only have for 2. I'm not sure how accurate, obviously, any of that is.
It's all unofficial.
Yeah, obviously all unofficial here. So leading the way for North Judson so far in this game is, I believe, Kaylin Tunis with 2, 4, 7, 10 points, I believe. I think, again, unofficial here. For Winamac, I think I have Popejoy with 2, 5. I have her with 7. Marissa Iverson, I think I may also have for 7 as well. But yeah, the story in this game is right now, it's just the turnovers for Winamac, and North Judson. A lot of times in that 2-3 zone that Winamac's running, they have the high post wide open in there. They're not getting it to her, and if you can get the ball into the high post, all kinds of good to happen.
And we've talked about it extensively. I feel like the last several years that I've been here about attacking a 2-3 defense.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we saw this last week where the Jays boys team were having trouble against the Winamac Warriors. They just were passing around up top, standing around, and that's just not going to get the job done. That's not hating on anybody by any means. That's just saying the best way to attack a 2-3 is literally attack it. Get it into the paint, whether you drive it in or, like Paul said, find it to the high post. You get those baseline drive, slashing baseline. Or once you get it to the free throw line, what that does is that 2-3 shrinks.
Has to collapse in.
And then look who's wide open for these threes we like to take.
Yeah, you got
our shooters.
Yeah, but I think, especially in that second quarter, I was kind of paying attention to that. I think they got the ball into the high post only a couple of times.
Now, I will say they are attempting to attack.
Yes.
We saw Kaylin Tunis where she would drive baseline. Also, Avery Johnston, she would lower her head and go into the paint.
Oh, yeah, that's no discredit. They're
giving it a shot.
They're giving it a shot. But I think the big thing is the fundamental, just getting the ball into the high post in a 2-3 zone.
High post. And then the low post as well, getting action down there. Because
because if you get it into the low post, you can the high post can dive.
Yep.
And the player that's playing the bottom of the 2-3, the direct middle underneath the basket, is a player with 2 fouls. And their big scorer in Croft. And if they can get that if they can get that into her, into where her spot, Crofts either has to
come down,
back off, or take the risk of picking up a third foul.
Right.
I'd be curious to see if Winamac makes any adjustments in that 2-3 zone in the second half because of that fact.
And exactly. And if you're North Judson, that's probably what Coach Combs and company is saying. Let's not be afraid of attacking this 2-3. Continue to do that, with everything that's happened. Just like you said, Paul, the Warriors have a lot of turnovers. We just need to connect. And then also the free throws.
Yes.
We've got to hit free throws.
Free throws for North Judson, I have them at 5 for 10. And they're trailing by 5.
See?
And
that's how important free throws really are, if you really think about it.
Yes. Winamac is 6 for 8.
So much better. Much better.
Yeah, 75% versus 50%. So both teams are getting to the stripe. They just gotta make them.
I mean, I want 100%, but I've always thought if you could get at least above 85, 90% at the line, that's going to help in the long run.
Yeah, and well, I think that's a good college and high school NBA number. I think in high school, the number that they won is around 80.
Yeah,
I think that's a good number in high. If you're shooting 90 from the free throw line,
that's what I want. I want 100.
Well, I think we all want 100.
My mom always said you can't come home if you miss a free throw. She would.
But yeah,
you can't miss free throws, Paul. You just can't.
No, they're called free for a reason.
Seriously.
But no, in all seriousness though, if you're shooting above 80% as a high school player from the free throw line, that's usually considered pretty solid.
Yeah.
90 is you're talking like Steve Nash type level of free throw shooting, which not many people can hope to accomplish.
Well, you shoot for the highest percentage.
Well, I know that.
You set the bar as high as you can. Well, anyway, still 19-14, 5-point lead for the Warriors.
It's definitely still anybody's game here.
We'll take a break and come back as the Frayne Mortuary halftime show continues. Mitch Columbia along with Paul Dunn. We hope you stick around. It's Rivals United for a Cure as both teams wearing pink to raise awareness and raise money for that C word. Boy, I hate cancer.
I think we all do.
We'll take a break, come back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. Frayne Mortuary halftime show coming to a close, 19-14. The Warriors lead the Jays.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium, Mitch Columbia along with Paul Dunn as we go to the second half. The Jays will have it to start the third. They get it to Grace Craig in the far corner. Up top to Macy Marl, then swings it over to Kaylin Tunis, who then finds Avery Johnson inside of the left elbow. It's Charlotte aboard, back out up top to Avery Johnson, around the world, finds the hands of Kaylin Tunis inside to DeBoard, and she can't get it to go. It's a block shot by the Warriors, and they have it. To cross the timeline on their side of the floor, it's Candace Croft going coast to coast off the glass. Oh man, what a move.
That was a great start there for Winamac, and looks like Winamac may have changed their defense a little bit here.
They go to the short corner. Craig couldn't get it from 15. Rebounded by the Warriors, and here they come. Sadie Popejoy. Lob over top. Marissa Iverson fakes once, couldn't get it, block shot. Then it's a loose ball. We'll see a foul here on, I think, Avery Johnston.
Yeah, no, Macy Morrow, I believe.
Oh, Morrow, so they'll
Oh,
call
wait,
it.
hang on. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's her third.
Oh,
that's...
Wow. And right away, Croft gets it into Popejoy. She draws the foul on the act of shooting. She'll miss it, but go to the line.
And that one's on Johnston. Her first, team's second.
So this puts Popejoy at the line. First of two on the way from Sadie. Gets it. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw from Popejoy, up away, and it is good. 23-14. The Warriors lead, and they are picking up full court pressure here.
A little bit of pressure here, yeah.
DeBoard will beat it up to Macy Morrow. Morrow, the far corner, back out up top to DeBoard. Swings it near side, top of the key. Tunis back to DeBoard, into the far corner. Morrow up top to Tunis. Tunis crosses over, near side to Avery Johnston. Johnston takes it in, back out to Tunis, near corner in front of the Jays bench. Then up top to DeBoard. Spinning, goes in, gets into the paint, puts up a shot, no good. The D was there from Iverson, but saved by Craig. She tried to get it back to Tunis, but she'll throw it away. Unfortunately, a turnover for the Jays.
That stifling Winamac defense, and they did make a little bit of adjustment in that zone. They put Iverson in the middle now of that zone instead of Croft.
Kind of what you were talking about in the halftime
break.
I
mean, I guess the problem with doing that is that Iverson has 2 fouls too.
Croft to Popejoy, top of the key, three. Got it! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
That puts up to 57 now on the since January 1st.
Since we've started this.
Yep.
Inside going baseline is Kaylin Tunis, and she'll draw the foul. I appreciate you doing the math on that.
That's on Iverson.
So
her third.
Iverson will pick up her third. And that could be trouble down the road for the Warriors.
Yes, because that's going to turn them almost into a one-dimensional team when it comes to who's going to get the basketball.
Tunis will miss the first of two. Checking in is Jordan Compton. Checking out is Marissa Iverson.
Yeah, so we'll see if North Judson can take advantage of not having the big body in there for a little while.
Tunis can't hit the second one.
But you got to hit the freebies too.
Which is rare from her.
Yeah, she's a pretty good free throw shooter if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, and she shoots everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, and that one was almost halfway down. Yeah. It's almost like the basketball gods batted it out.
Yeah. Can we call goaltending on them too?
Yeah, right. On the other end of the floor, as a loose ball goes out of bounds, stays Warrior basketball. Here's a step back by Candace Croft off the glass from the near corner. Oh, man, 29-14, and another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
I don't think she banked it. She was in the corner, and she banked it in.
I don't know how that was possible. The basketball gods wanted that one to go through. Inside, the Jays had it. They couldn't get it to go. It's rebounded by the Warriors, and here comes Croft now. Warriors opening things up here, and now there will be an offensive foul on Jordan Compton.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, no.
Hey, hang on. Oh, it's on DeBoard.
They're going to call it on Shiloh DeBoard here.
That's going to be her third.
And here comes Annabelle Kennedy for Grace Craig.
Her third, yeah, that's her third foul too.
So
it looked like he gave the motion for what
I thought.
A push off, but no, they must have said DeBoard was the one who pushed.
Croft kicks it out up top to Sadie Popejoy. Popejoy takes the pick. from Compton, then back to Croft. Croft, far side of the floor, fakes right, goes left, dump
Good
off
pass.
to Corinne Ulrich. Beautiful play by Candace
Great
Croft.
pass.
31-14, the Warriors lead here in the third, 5 minutes to go.
Well, North Judson needs to get something going here.
Tunis pops the three, couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Corinne Ulrich, and a reach-in foul by Avery Johnston out of frustration here.
Yeah.
The Warriors have started the third quarter the way they wanted to. The
Yes.
Jays just haven't been able to get things going.
Yeah, absolutely. That foul on Johnston's her second, and that's already the fourth team foul on North Judson in this quarter. Winamac shooting the bonus for the rest of the quarter now, and we still got 5 minutes to go in it.
Picking up pressure are the Jays. Croft has it, gets it over to Corinne Ulrich. Ulrich passes the half-court line from a pass to Maggie Keller, then to Sadie Popejoy. Dump off to Ulrich, then a dump off to
man.
Jordan Compton. Right-handed layup.
That is some beautiful basketball right there.
Warriors looking good here in the third. 33-14, they lead. This is number 23, Mally Sievers, the freshman. She pops the three, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy. Turnaround shot from the low post, and her putback is good. Annabelle Kennedy.
They needed something to go through.
Here comes Croft going inside. Right-handed layup, and she's going to get the and one. She liked that one, jumping up and down.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Like a kid in a candy store.
I don't blame her. I like that too.
She was excited about that one. Maggie Keller will check out, and checking in for her is Kylie Fisher, I believe. The and one opportunity from Croft. She cashes in. 36-16. That's how fast it can happen.
Yeah, that's already 17 points in this quarter.
Jeez.
And we're not even halfway through it yet.
4:10 to go in the third. The Warriors have lit a fire here in Warrior Gymnasium. It's Annabelle Kennedy going inside, spinning around. The double comes back out to Kaya Burkett. Loose ball saved by Sievers. Sievers then finds Macy Morrow. The Jays need something here. Sievers near corner three, blocked by Sadie Popejoy, right to the hands of Candace Croft. Here comes Croft across the timeline. Spinning, back out, stolen by Sievers. Now Sievers going to push the tempo. Back out to Macy Morrow. Morrow up top to Annabelle Kennedy. Near corner to Amelia Chaffins, the freshman who checked in a moment ago. Up top to Kaya Burkett, swings it over to Macy Morrow. Morrow back to Kennedy. Kennedy attacks, goes in the paint. Oh,
Good
what
move.
a move.
Nice move.
Beautiful play, and she gets it to go right-handed.
Yeah.
Now here's Kylie Fisher for three. Near side in front of the Warriors bench is no good. Loose ball rebounded by Macy Morrow for the Jays. Here comes Macy, crossing half court. 3:10 to go in the third. Up top to Kaya Burkett. Burkett over to Sievers. Sievers then to Kennedy, far corner. Annabelle back to Mally Sievers. Then back to Annabelle. Spinning, going inside. Here she comes, puts up the shot, and she'll draw the foul and go to the line.
And that goes on Ulrich, her second. Team second.
Kennedy, first of two, no good. Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad King today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Kennedy hits the second, 36-19, 2:50 to go here in the third. Croft crossing over, goes inside, dump off
nice pass.
to Jordan Compton. Block shot, goes out of bounds. I believe that was Amelia Chaffins on the block.
Yeah. Good recovery on that defense.
Croft takes it out, up top to Popejoy. Then back to Croft, near corner, crossing over, goes inside, stays with it, puts up a shot, blocked by, nope, they'll call it a foul.
Yeah.
On Macy Morrow, potentially.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's her fourth, if it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
That is trouble for North Judson now.
It looks like Coach Combs will bring in Brooklyn Boyd, another freshman for the Jays here. So several freshmen getting action here against the Warriors, their rival, as Morrow will take the seat. You kind of wonder how long you can afford to leave several of the key Jays on the bench before it's too late.
I don't think you can leave them much longer. Sometimes you just kind of have to throw caution to the wind and just hope they don't pick up a 5th foul or a 4th foul if they have 3.
She'll make the second, 38-19. The Jays have it. Here's Sievers, goes in. Tried the cross-court pass underneath the basket, but no, it's stolen by Croft, and here come the Warriors. Candace hands off to Popejoy, deep 3. Got it! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Sadie Popejoy, deep ball, and now here are the Jays on the other end of the floor.
That was great teamwork by Croft and Popejoy there. Give up a good shot for a better one there.
Kennedy goes in, back out. Kaya Burkett near corner, fakes the 3. This is Amelia Chaffins, goes up.
Oh,
no good. Tipped out by Kennedy, right back to Brooklyn Boyd. Boyd to Burkett, near corner to Kennedy, deep 2, near corner. No good, and rebounded by Candace Croft. They've really pulled away here in the third. Croft pops the 3, top of the key, couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Kaya Burkett. A long rebound right back to her, and she'll cross half court. 90 seconds to go here in the third. Nice find
pass.
Inside from Burkett to Chaffins. She couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by the Warriors.
That was such a good look, too.
Beautiful. Deep 3, Popejoy again. Couldn't get it. Long rebound. It goes out of bounds. It will be Jays basketball. How many fouls does Tunis have?
Tunis, I believe, I don't think she has any.
Interesting.
Another turnover by the Jays.
Stolen by the Warriors, but a block shot by the Jays. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by them.
Yeah, they called a foul.
Oh, a foul.
Called a foul on Popejoy.
So the foul will be on Popejoy, her first.
Yeah, only her first.
And the full court pressure is still on from the Warriors.
Yep.
Sending a message, perhaps. Burkett.
I think she got away with one there.
Back to Kennedy, then back to Burkett. Finds.
Oh, nice look. Come on.
Brooklyn
Get
Boyd. Then to, was that 23? Mally Sievers, who
Yeah.
couldn't get it to go, and rebounded by the Warriors to Candace Croft across the timeline.
Bucket has a lid on it.
Croft goes inside, draws the foul, nothing called. She gets her own rebound. The putback is good. That time draws the foul.
Yep.
And I think the coaching staff for the Jays wanted a foul, offensive foul there.
They wanted to charge, and I think looked like they probably should have gotten that call. I think she did go through her.
At the line, it's Croft, and she gets it to go.
So you got Keller coming back in for the Warriors.
(44-19). Last 36 seconds here of the third. Kennedy has it. Over to Mally Sievers. Back out to Brooklyn Boyd. Drives baseline. Stolen from behind by Keller. It'll be a jump ball.
Jump ball. And that should go to Winamac, I believe.
It is.
Yep, Winamac ball.
So a turnover for the Jays here. It's unfortunate.
And Iverson and Popejoy will come back in for the last 25 seconds here.
Fisher Compton, take a seat. Croft, looks like they're going to try to hold it for one shot here. Do you blame them?
No. No, I don't.
Up top, the Popejoy pops the 3 quickly.
I wonder if that was tip, maybe.
Oh, my. It's going to be saved by the Warriors, but the Jays come up with it. And then Amelia Chaffins throws it off a Warrior's leg.
Yeah.
So the Jays have the final shot here. 5.3 seconds to go.
Well, as far as they don't put, Shiloh the board back in.
They get it in. Oh, no, and they'll throw it away right to Marissa Iverson. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 44-19, the Winamac Lady Warriors lead. The North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays will take a break and come back. Fourth quarter action is on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back here at Warrior Gymnasium, a huge third quarter for the Winamac Lady Warriors. Paul, you did the math. What'd you come up with there?
I believe that was a 35-point quarter, or no, 25-point quarter for Winamac. It was that was a 25-5 advantage for Winamac in that quarter.
Wow. Huge quarter for the Warriors. It could be the dagger, but we'll see what the Jays have to start the fourth. They have it. It's Kaylin Tunis over to Mally Sievers for threes. No good, but the Jays come up with it. Back to Avery Johnston, then finds Tunis. Tunis up top to Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard spinning, gets inside the free throw line, puts up a shot, foul on the floor, blocking foul. That is a lot of points in a short amount of time for the Winamac Lady Warriors.
Let's see, that's going to be on Keller. That's her third.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Avery Johnson to take it out. Far corner to Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard up top to Annabelle Kennedy. Kennedy dribbling inside the three-point line to Kaylin Tunis. Tunis. Oh, no. She tried to find Sievers, and it'll be overthrown. A turnover there.
Yeah.
It's just been that kind of night.
It's just been that half for North Judson. Look at that. North Judson, the thing about Judson is they're getting shots. They're putting up some good shots. They haven't turned the ball over all that much. That's only what I have down for their fifth turnover of the game.
And going inside is Sadie Popejoy, who gets it off the glass. 46-19. The Jays can't stop the bleeding. Going in, it's Avery Johnston, too hard off the glass. Rebounded by the Warriors. It's Sadie Popejoy. To the far corner, Maggie Keller goes in, and a foul will be called. A reach in here.
On who? 11? Tunis? Yeah.
I didn't see him. Did he even?
Yeah, I think he signaled 11. It was on Tunis. It's her first. Only her first foul.
Croft to take it out underneath her own basket, looking for someone. Lob up to Marissa Iverson. She found it. Ooh, nice block by Kaylin Tunis. Rebounded by Corin Ulrich.
Got a jump ball coming.
Mally Sievers hit the deck to cause problems, but the jump ball stays here, Warrior basketball. Croft to take it out, looking for someone. Kicks it up top to Popejoy. Popejoy attacks, gets into the paint, puts up a shot. It'll be on the floor, and I think this will be on Avery Johnston here.
Yep, Johnston, her third. Team's second.
Lob right into Marissa Iverson, who draws the foul in the act of shooting on Charlotte DeBoard to go to the line to shoot two.
That's her fourth. Oh, no, they didn't call it on her. They called it on Tunis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's her second.
I didn't even think she was near.
I don't think North Judson's going to complain, though.
Right. Because you'd rather have her
second. You'd rather her second than DeBoard's fourth.
DeBoard's fourth.
She put the first one in. Iverson did. Man, this has got away from the Jays here. It's going to be a learning experience. Better to have this happen now. Yeah,
than in the postseason.
Better now than in the tournament. That's for sure.
Exactly. She'll miss the second, but the Warriors save it. Candace Croft back to Keller. She worked it inside to Iverson, and now a loose ball. Kennedy hits the deck along with the Warriors.
It's going to be on Croft, I believe.
They're going to call it on Kennedy?
No, they called it on Winamac.
He's like, what number are you? She didn't want to tell him. Then she finally said 3.
Croft's like, let me just cover up my jersey number real quick.
So the Jays have it. It's Severs over to Charlotte Aboard. Pops the 3. Top of the key. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Colrin Ulrich to Candace Croft. And Croft will draw the foul on the board out of frustration.
That's going to be her 4th now.
Yep.
That's already their 4th foul of the quarter. Winamac shooting for the rest of the game.
See, and that's something we've talked about with Coach Combs, his composure, keeping the composure under duress when things aren't going your way. How can you handle it? Going inside is Croft, couldn't get it off the glass. Loose ball, goes out of bounds, last touch by the Warriors. But again, this is the time you want these things to happen.
Absolutely.
Because this will fire you up for the postseason.
Oh, for sure, because you have Knox on Saturday. That's going to be a big game. Time to recover from this, and
in your corner,
you think you want to take it. Almost want to think you want to take it out on Knox.
Exactly. And a loose ball. Fight for the rebound. Tunis had a good look, but it couldn't go through.
And it stays with North Judson. And this is the sectional that North Judson's in. Is a wide open sectional.
Culver's in that sectional.
Culver's in it.
Elkhart Christian.
Who they've beaten. Elkhart Christian.
Oregon Davis.
OD.
South
Argus,
Central.
That's going to be a really entertaining sectional. But and a lot of those teams in that sectional, this team is already beaten at least once. Elkhart Christian is the kind of the outlier there because Elkhart Christian
already beat them earlier on in the season.
Yeah, if I remember right, Elkhart Christian is ranked top 10 in the state in Class 1A.
And the Jays have already beat them once.
Oh.
And going inside, I think that will be on
it's
Charlotte
on
Aboard.
And that's her 5th. She's done.
That is her 5th. So, at this point in time, it's just a learning lesson for the Jays. When things are not going your way, how do you respond? How do you handle them? Do you just fall apart and let it go to nothing? Or do you fight through the adversity? And this is one of those games where you really look at and say, this is what happened. Here's what we not do in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And because they did things well in this game. That's
I mean, you're going into the third quarter only down 5.
Yeah, but
you've only had 5 points since the start of the third.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about this game is that North Judson got their shots. They just didn't.
Yeah,
they just didn't fall. They just didn't fall.
Which
tonight.
is a rare occurrence.
No, this is a very odd type of game for North Judson because a lot of those wide open looks they don't miss.
Croft was at the line. She hit the second, 49-19. Then there's a foul on the floor
on Keller. It's her
on
4th.
Maggie Keller, her 4th, and now the Jays get it into Kaylin Tunis, who draws the. Oh no, she'll go inside.
I think that was.
Yeah, Iverson kept her hands high.
That was good defense by Iverson there.
And it goes out of bounds, last touched by the Warriors. So now Tunis will take it out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Up top to Johnston, swings it over to Morrow. Morrow, far corner to Tunis. Crossing over, spinning around, going inside. Here comes Croft to strip it away, and a jump ball will be called.
And that should go to Winamac?
Yep.
Yeah. So another turnover for North Judson. Only, again, and another thing, only 7 turnovers for North Judson in this game, and that's
And the Warriors
unusual.
had 11 in the first half, you said.
Yeah, but they've only turned it over once since then.
That halftime speech must have been interesting.
Almost right on cue.
Yeah, loose ball, almost stolen by the Jays. Macy Morrow. They get in there. It's a jump ball, so it will be a turnover for the Warriors.
It is a turnover.
Right as you say that.
Right, it's like right on cue.
Paul Q. Johnston brings it across, finds Kaya Burkett, fakes the 3. It's Macy Morrow. Then to Johnston, then back to Burkett. She goes inside. A little floater from the free throw line is no good, and rebounded by Candace Croft. Croft brings it across. 4:45 to go in the ball game.
Oh,
Picks up her dribble inside to Corinne Ulrich. Ulrich triple team back out to Sadie Popejoy, and a full timeout by head coach Tony Stasiak. The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each 3-point basket made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. I have 5 3-pointers on the night.
I do too.
For us, between both of these teams.
Yeah, I do too.
You had done the math. I think you said 57 total.
We're up to 59. You're up to 59 now.
Oh, 59.
Yeah, you had 54 coming in.
54 coming into tonight, and now we are sitting at 59 3-point baskets made, and the Nice Law Firm will be donating to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation, so we certainly appreciate former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice.
Such a great foundation.
It really is. What Harold Welter has done, and really the Welter family as a whole, it's just really incredible, and it goes to our area schools.
Yes.
And that's really what's impressive about that foundation.
I believe that Harold made a trip to Culver, I think just earlier this week, to donate.
I saw that on Facebook.
I believe it was to our band program over at Culver.
That's huge. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket, out of the timeout. The Warriors have it. Croft to take it out, slaps the ball. Here comes the play, looking for someone. She gets rid of it to the near corner. Sadie Popejoy stays with it.
Stepped out of bounds.
Line. Turnover for the Warriors. So the Jays have it. It's Avery Johnston to Kaya Burkett. Then over to Macy Morrow. Inside to Burkett. Back out to Johnston. Then back to Morrow. Top of the key 3.
Got it.
Got it. Bank shot. And that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Well, one of them had to go in eventually. A bank. If it takes a bank, that's what it takes.
And now a foul will be called on the Jays here.
Burkett, I believe. Yeah, her first. And North Judson's been
in the bonus
over the limit for a while now.
It sends Croft to the line to shoot 2. First of 2 is good. 50-22 is the score here at the 4:11 mark.
Kennedy's going to check back in here for North Judson.
And checking out is Kaya Burkett.
Oh, missed the second. That's a rarity.
And it's rebounded by the Jays. Grace Craig to Avery Johnston.
That's their first miss in the free throw line in the second half.
Back out. Morrow fakes the shot to the right elbow. Back to Johnston underneath. Up and under, no good. Loose ball, saved by Kennedy near corner. Here comes the double. She gets out of it. Smart play. Then back to Macy Morrow, who then finds Kaylin Tunis. Pops the 3. Top of the key, no good. And rebounded by Marissa Iverson. Iverson to Maggie Kelly, then to Candace Croft. Croft pushes it forward to Sadie Popejoy, pops the 3, deep, and overshot it. It was saved by Corinne Ulrich, but right to the Jays, it's Kaylin Tunis, and she will pop the deep 2. No good. Rebounded by the Warriors. Candace Croft pushes it forward to Corinne Ulrich. Here comes Corinne. Blocked by Avery Johnston, but they'll call the foul.
And Johnston, that is going to be her 4th.
Yeah, she definitely wanted the block, but
I think
the official said it was a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I think she had most of the ball there. I don't think she got too much of the hand, but officiating's a hard job. It's hard to see.
Yeah, he had a better angle down
there
on the floor.
Obviously, we're way up here.
We are way up
and
here.
They're way down there.
They see more.
Yeah. May have been a little body blow or something underneath.
She misses the first of 2, but she gets the second to rattle around. 51-22, the Warriors lead. Last 3:20 of the ball game. Rivals united for a cure, both wearing pink out onto the floor. Here comes Tunis going inside, and she'll draw the foul on Candace Croft.
That foul on Croft is, if it's on Croft, it's her 4th. Yep. And that's going to send Kaylin Tunis to the free throw line. Oh, man.
My goodness, it is just that kind of night. You saw even her reaction. She's just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
But
she can't even believe it.
This basket's had a lid on it.
Oh, there she swishes that one. I think she's even shocked. It's like, what is going on right now?
I'm just as shocked as she is. She usually makes those.
So here come the Warriors. It's Sadie Popejoy driving baseline. The double came, and Avery Johnston has it now. The Jays steal it. Here comes Johnston going in, back out to Kennedy. Fakes a three, drives inside of the paint, back out near corner to Johnston. She's going baseline. Good D from Coleraine Ulrich, back out to Kennedy near corner. Drives in, backs out, then to Johnston. She goes into the paint, puts up a shot, left-handed off the glass. Avery Johnston. 51-25, 2:30 to go here in the ball game. Sadie Popejoy back out up top. Candace Croft. Croft brings it near side. Picks up her dribble up top to Maggie Keller. Keller up top to Popejoy. Popejoy brings it right in front of the Warriors bench. Back out up top to Croft. Croft picks up her dribble up top to Maggie Keller. Keller, here comes the D. Stripped away by Kaylin Tunis.
Defense.
Here comes Kaylin, pops it from the right elbow.
There you go.
Kaylin Tunis.
It's got to be nice to see that one go in.
Yeah, no kidding. Warriors cross the timeline. It's Croft. Up top to Maggie Keller. Back to Croft. Croft spins at the free throw line. Entry pass to Coleraine Ulrich.
Oh, nice
pass.
pass.
Marissa Iverson. They are really polishing that up. That's the kind of basketball that's going to win games late in the season.
Absolutely.
Annabelle Kennedy goes inside. Loose
Lost
ball.
the basketball.
Warriors have it on the floor. Whistles now. They'll call the jump ball.
Yeah, it goes to
It'll be
Winamac.
Warrior basketball. Turnover for the Jays.
Nice. I said lost the football. I think I'm still in football mode after watching IU on Monday night.
Well, congratulations to the Hoosiers.
Well, IU's coach proved that he wins, and you can definitely Google that.
Jeez. Going inside, it's Sadie Popejoy off the glass.
If that's on Johnston, she's done. I don't think it was, though. No, they called on Tunis. Her third.
Popejoy at the line. First of two is up away, and it is short.
That's been a rarity for Winamac in this second half, missing a free throw.
Yeah, they've done well at the line.
Yes, very well tonight.
Popejoy hits the second, 54-27. 65 seconds to go in the ball game. Back out to Craig, skip past to Tunis, far corner, driving baseline, puts up a shot, blocked by Marissa Iverson, tried to save it, was Avery Johnston, and she will throw it off of Coleraine Ulrich, and it goes out of bounds, stays here, Jays basketball. And now wholesale changes from the Winamac Lady Warriors. We're going to see number 1, Abby Keller, number 20, Willa Byrode, also number 32, Elizabeth De La Cruz, and some of the numbers.
I think a couple of them are returning players. Jordan
Kylie Fisher and Jordan Compton.
Yeah.
Deep three,
There you
far
go.
corner. Kaylin Tunis, and another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Now the Warriors have it. It's Kylie Fisher. Fisher, double comes.
And timeout called by Winamac.
Last 38.1 seconds.
I think he took a 30-second timeout.
Yes, he will.
Yep.
So that is 7 threes total on the night tonight for us in this broadcast.
61.
61 total since January when former
you had
Winamac Warrior Bob Nice joined us.
And also when you had the 23 that were scored against Knox and Winamac back in the beginning.
Knox and Winamac were just going off that night. And then this past Saturday, there were 16 threes, the Warriors versus the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. So
he's cooled down a little bit.
Former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice is he's going to get that number at the end of the month, and I think his eyes are, oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't realize
what did I sign up for?
I didn't know there were so many good shooters around here. But again, great. It's for a great cause, though, too, obviously.
Well, and of course he was on the Where the Now segment with Harold Welter, so they go way back. Harold called his games. And now going inside are the Warriors out of the timeout.
And a jump is going to be called.
It's Abby Keller. And yeah, the jump ball sees a turnover for the Warriors. The Jays have it here. Tunis will bring it across half court. Skip pass over to Johnston. Johnston pops it from the free throw line, and she gets it. Last 20 seconds here for the Warriors. Kylie Fisher crosses the timeline. And a foul will be called as she splits the defenders. We'll see who it's on.
It's on Grace Craig, I believe, number 5. Yeah.
It puts Kylie Fisher at the line.
It's only her first, but I mean, not that it matters with 16 seconds left, but.
Misses the first of 2. It's a big, big win tonight for the Winamac Lady Warriors. They're still alive in the conference now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they are.
Second free throw is missed, rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy here, and the Jays will cross the timeline. Last 10 seconds here. She goes in, draws the foul, and gets the and one right-handed.
Hey, play until the clock says 0.
Exactly. Never give up, never surrender. Never stop, never settle. Stops the clock at 10.9 seconds. Annabelle Kennedy, the old-fashioned three-point play. Couldn't get it. Loose ball rebounded by Kylie Fisher, but it's stolen back by Kennedy. Here comes Kennedy, puts it up right-handed off the glass. And the Warriors will get it in, and that will be the end of the ball game. 54-36. The Winamac Lady Warriors will beat their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays, in Rivals United for a Cure. Big win for the Winamac Lady Warriors. Tough loss for the North Judson-San Blue Jays. As we will take a break and come back for the Collins Insurance postgame show, we will have our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
54-36 is the final as the Winamac Lady Warriors beat their rival, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. The Warriors are still alive in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference. We bring in our sports analyst tonight, Paul Dunn. The third quarter, that's the story. It's got to be.
Yeah, absolutely. The Winamac just created all that separation in the third quarter, and North Judson just had no way of responding to it. It was just a huge, a large amount of, a lot of everything, actually. A lot of threes, a lot of just turnovers.
You said they had 25 in the third?
Yeah, it was 25-point third.
My gosh. And
half their points.
5-point game. The Warriors had a 5-point lead, 19-14 to start the third. But the Jays just couldn't keep up with the Warriors' offense. They just were really on fire.
Yeah, absolutely. It was that was just tough for North Judson to watch and then not being able to respond to it. And mistakes kept compounding on themselves there.
Stats stick out? Anything unofficially, I know, but anything from you that sticks out?
So I'll just go through unofficial scoring real quick for this game. For North Judson, I'm missing a point somewhere. I have the numbers added up correctly, but somewhere I'm missing a point. But Tunis had 16 unofficially. Morrow had 3 on that 1 3-pointer. Johnson had 6, and then Kennedy had 10. I believe I'm missing a point or two somewhere in there.
Sure.
That for Winamac, unofficially, you had Jordan Compton score a couple. Corinne Ulrich scored 3. Marissa Iverson had 9. Sadie Popejoy had 18, and then leading all scorers tonight was Candace Croft, who had 22. Yeah,
big night for her.
Oh yeah, and crazy thing is most of those points came in that third quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't herself up in that first half. I think she only maybe had 4 at halftime.
Wow. Well, you got to keep an eye on Candace Croft. She's one of those players in our area we've been talking about all season, quite frankly, the last several years here at Winamac.
Yeah.
And Coach Stasiak has said it himself. Out of all the years he's coached, she is on his Mount Rushmore. So that's quite
that's quite something to say, saying that he coached a state championship team.
Literally. Well, that's some stats. We'll go ahead and take a break for our Stark County Co-op play of the game here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
Big win for the Winamac Lady Warriors over the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays, 54-36. We're talking our Stark County Co-op play of the game with Paul Dunn. Was there really a single play that stood out to you?
No, not really. When you just able to create that much separation in a single quarter, it's hard to pick just one play that was the straw that killed the camel's back or broke the camel's back per se. I think that first 3-4 minutes in that third quarter, any of those plays could be considered. You had an and one by Candace Croft. You had a crazy bank in from the corner 3. I still don't know how that one fell.
No, I know. That's a tough one to swallow.
Yeah, that was just after North Judson had kind of started to kind of see that they were kind of panicking a little bit and were just forcing up some shots.
Right.
So to see a force for them kind of go in was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Well, I think that third quarter is something that the Jays will learn from, as we'll have an opportunity to talk to head coach of the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays, Whitney Combs, here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. But really just a tough one for the Jays to take it on the chin. But we'll go ahead and bring in Coach here. Coach, we talked, obviously it didn't go your way, but this is the kind of learning experience you want here late in the season when you get to the postseason.
Yeah, obviously no loss is fun, but sometimes you learn more from a loss, you know. Those first 3 quarters we kind of looked a little bit asleep.
Yeah.
We started to come alive in the fourth quarter, but this late in the season, we can't have that.
Yeah.
We should be our best version of our basketball team now. So we'll go back to the drawing board. Sorry, I'm out of breath. That was
that's a long walk.
way up here. But our defense, Croft and Popejoy are good. They took it to us, but our help side, the helper wasn't there. So that's something we'll work on at practice if we get to have it.
Weather.
We're just going to have to go back to the basics for a couple practices, and hopefully we'll get back to that team we were a couple weeks ago.
You have any questions?
No, I think you covered pretty much everything. But no, the sectional coming up a couple weeks is wide open. I mean, you showed that you can compete with what many people consider what many people consider the best team in that sectional in Elkhart Christian.
If we come out and play Lady J basketball the way I know we can, we can definitely compete with them.
Yeah, you'll see the Knox. Well, we hope you see the Knox Lady Redskins on Saturday night for that girls and boys doubleheader. And then you'll see Triton. So, these 3 games, I feel like prepare you for that postseason push because like you had talked last year, you get to that sectional championship game and you faced adversity in that sectional championship game that you didn't really get during this. You did face adversity, but not at the right time. And we've talked about it before. When you face adversity late in the season, that can only – it ticks you off a little bit.
Right.
I'm sure the girls are not very happy right now, including yourself.
Something we can, learn from, and I hope the girls come ready, to compete and get better next practice.
Yeah, and I know the Knox Lady Redskins, they're struggling, but whenever these 2 teams meet, it can be something special.
Yeah, it's a dogfight no matter what. So I look for another hard battle for us on Saturday.
Well, good luck on Saturday. We hope we have that game with the weather. Tough loss tonight, Coach, but I sure do appreciate your time.
Thanks, Mitch.
All right, that is head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Whitney Combs, here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. As Paul and myself will take a quick break and come back. The Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next. Don't go anywhere.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Get fiber fast internet starting at just $30 per month with auto pay and free professional installation during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet and enjoy no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And when you join during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com to get started. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
It's time now to name our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. But before we name our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, we have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Tony Stasiak. Coach, the story was the third quarter. You guys had 25 points in that third. It must have been an interesting halftime speech.
Not really. I'll admit there were large parts of this game where I just sat back and watched. And the reason is because the 5 on the floor had it under control. They were making the adjustments. They were making the calls. They knew what we wanted to get into, all that stuff. And it's like, this is fun. As a coach, that's as good as it gets. Halftime speech was just, hey, the first 3 minutes are important, which it is all the time.
Yeah.
I told them in the first half, and I told them after the game, it's our best defensive performance of the year. We were all over the place. We've stood around in our zone way too much this year, and I've challenged them the last week. Let's get more active and make teams more uncomfortable. And that's the third straight defensive effort that I thought, Triton, OD, and now this one where we've held this one significantly under. There's some window dressing at the end. Their starters were scoring against our JV kids there in that last minute and that kind of stuff. But, we were up 30 when we took basically when we took our starters out. So it was fun. This is as a coach, this is what you want is, seniors and juniors to do what you want, take what you've learned and apply it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've said this before, the bond that those juniors and seniors have from the last 2 years.
You can tell.
Yeah, this game meant a lot. They hadn't beaten Judson. It was important. Obviously, raising the money and the things that we did. Everybody got off to a good win to start. And I made sure we understood that a lot of good was done today, regardless of the scoreboard. But, it's a rivalry. HNAC, depending on how things go, you never know. We need some help, obviously, but the loser was eliminated, and we didn't want that to be us.
Yeah.
And I thought Croft.
We found out North Miami just won this
North
season.
Miami won,
Okay.
so I think.
There you go. Well, it's fine. Biggest thing tonight, we walked out of here healthy. I've said before, after last year, that's kind of – we want to win games, and we really wanted to win this one. But the seniors in particular, Croft, Ulrich, Iverson, had a different look in their eye a little bit from the start. It felt like we were playing with 7 defensive players a lot. We really flew around and made them uncomfortable, and they didn't get a lot of great shots, and they didn't get a lot of second shots, and our offense moved the ball really, really well too.
You see Pioneer in 5 days hosting the last conference game of the year, and then you'll finish off the season at Twin Lakes. So, these last 2 games here, it's it before the big show.
Yeah, and I think is this year number 15 for us? 15 wins.
Yeah, so now you're 15-6 on the year.
A couple things with that. We bumped the win total up. We were at 14 the last 2 years. So you got progress in the win column, and I know they play more games this year, but I've always felt growing up, 15 is a special number in Indiana basketball. You get to 15, that turns a good season into a really good season, and now there's more to play for. Maybe not the HNAC now, but hey, we do have the HNAC traveling trophy now.
I saw that.
That's kind of cool.
There you go.
That is kind of cool.
That's all right. So staying healthy, managing the weather here coming up.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, we're going to enjoy the heck out of this. We're not practicing them. I don't care what the weather says. I know we're not at school because it's e-learning, but we're also not practicing. I don't know that we will be able to. Stay home, get healthy, enjoy this. We'll watch Pioneer video as we need to over the weekend, and obviously we'll learn our sectional opponent on Sunday, but even then it's like we want to finish this year as strong as we can and have a good showing in the conference, and Pioneer's playing really well. They went toe-to-toe with these guys earlier this week, so that's important. Staying healthy is more important, and we were able to manage that. But just so proud of this team for the things they did off the floor this week, and particularly what they did on the floor. And a lot of great people. I thank the Winamac community for coming out. Best crowd here in 4 years, and it's nice to be able to put on a show, and we did. Our girls, man, there's not enough adjectives to describe what we did here tonight, and it's not the end. As I told them, this is now the standard, right? You can do it. Now we've got 3 games in a row. So don't tell me our defense isn't good. Don't tell me we can't lock somebody down and get after people and
hustle.
Yeah.
Any questions for Coach Paul?
Well, what you said earlier with the conference being eliminated, the trophies that matter at the end are the ones that are shaped like Indiana.
Yeah,
that's
that
the ones
is
that
true.
Those are the ones.
That's the one you really want.
Those are the ones that the conference is nice, sure, but
yeah.
if you can win those Indiana ones,
sure,
those are very
absolutely.
But that second half, that looked like a whole different team compared to that
really
first
did.
half.
I mean, he had you down unofficially for 11 turnovers in the first half, and you guys tightened that up in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 2 things with our passes. We were floating too many. We're a pretty good bounce pass team. We got into that in the second half, and also post players and guards. We needed to meet those passes. We were letting the ball come to us, and North Judson got some deflections. So once we were able to meet the pass, throw a bounce pass, I always tell them it's like $1 million out there. If there's $1 million on the floor, you guys would be fighting tooth and nail for it. So that basketball is $1 million. You go protect that with your life, and we did a pretty good job of that in the second half. And like I said, I'm just happy for the seniors because you get to go out beating Judson in pink uniforms, raising a lot of money. That's as good as it gets.
I think that's the biggest takeaway from all of this. There was a basketball game tonight, but raising that money for cancer.
You said you'd already had
even more.
$2,000 in our pregame interview,
Right.
so I almost wonder what the
Did
final
you get a
number.
final number on that?
No, there's some buckets with a lot of cash that I'll probably be counting here soon.
That is so cool.
A lot of money. There's a lot of money, so we're thankful for those communities to do that. And Pulaski Memorial Hospital, we'll get with them probably next week and do an official presentation of everything. And like
so
I said,
cool.
I hate that there's a need for it. I mean, it's affected my family a lot. Mom, brothers, uncle, aunt, we all have those stories. And if we can do a part, like you said, the things we do today can maybe make somebody's tomorrow a little better. That's good too. So you always want to use life lessons with the game of basketball and sports, because it's about the next 40, not just these 4 years. And I think they found that, and like make this a continual annual fundraiser, both sides. Cool. And now we kind of know what to do and maybe what not to do. And as people understand this is on their calendar, the North Judson Winamac girls game is always a pink out cancer fundraiser, then they can budget for that, mark it on their calendars, come out and support. And I think both teams were good now, and I think there's this rivalry just continues to impress. I knew it as an outsider, but being a part of it's special, and it's important to the communities too. So just glad that I was able to, we were able to give the Winamac community a win and win for those seniors going out in style.
Well, Coach, stay warm over the weekend.
Ooh, yeah, I will.
Turn the heater up a little bit.
Yes.
And good luck against Pioneer.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate all you do.
Yes, sir.
Yep, take care.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yep, stay warm. Be good.
Absolutely.
Go Warriors.
That is head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Tony Stasiak, here in the Collins Insurance post-game show, as it's now time for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So who are you thinking for Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game?
Well, there's a lot of options here. I mean, you had Sadie Popejoy, who had 18, and Marissa Iverson, who had a really good defensive game. But, I mean, it's hard to go against Candace Croft with her 22 points. And unofficially, I had her for 7-8 boards.
Wow. That's
unofficially,
great
yeah.
game.
She got it done on both sides of the ball, because she was a pest on defense too for the Lady Jays.
Yeah, she was. We saw that this past Saturday against the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. So congratulations to Winamac Lady Warrior Candace Croft for being named our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Well, KVB's WKVI Sports hopes to be back in action this Saturday, barring any weather conditions. We'll keep you up to speed on that. But we will be there Saturday night to see the Knox Lady Redskins and the Knox Redskins host their heated cross-county historic rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays, in a girls and boys doubleheader. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We plan to go live roughly around 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central. We also remind you to join us every Saturday throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. If you ever missed the Saturday Sports Line, we remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB Sports content. Something new we've added in this year is my personal YouTube and X pages, Mitch's Inside Mike. We are not live streaming these games visually, but we are recording them visually and uploading them the following day on YouTube and X, so you can watch back the games and listen along with us. Again, that is Mitch's Inside Mike, where we will post that the following day. So feel free to follow me and subscribe on YouTube as well as X to catch those games back. Final word from you tonight, Paul.
Well, again, So what I said to Coach Stasiak earlier. Winamac won this game tonight, but I think Cancer Research won. There was a bigger game being played tonight, and that's to find a cure for cancer. And
Such
that's
a cool thing.
Yeah, and the pink out, that was awesome, and such great fan support for both sides tonight.
I need to get some KVB pink gear.
There you go.
I need to work on that.
Do that in October for football in this game, and
I think this would be cool.
Hopefully I'll get to see you. Well, maybe not see you, but you'll hear me on
Saturday. Yeah, you're the public address announcer this weekend for the Knox Redskins.
Yeah, if we get to have it, yeah.
I hope we do. I always love that game.
Game. That's such a fun game.
It is. It really is. The atmosphere itself.
I can say that. And there's people who didn't go to North Judson or Knox, but they'll still go to that game
just to see it
because it's a game that you have to see to believe.
Understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, our final in this one tonight saw the Winamac Lady Warriors beat the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays 54-36. Thanks again, Paul. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, no problem. I had fun with this.
Absolutely. You always do such a good job. Well, from all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analyst, Paul Dunn, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes!